I don't have to grab my phone and pull one of my apps up. I don't have to guess about it. I just, boom, I know they need this much epi. Without a doubt. Sometimes the doses you're gonna give are gonna be about a thimble full. How many people are sewing here? Anybody sew? Does anybody know how to sew anymore?
I mean,
Okay.
I
Do you know what a thimble is?
yes.
Okay.
Have you ever played Monopoly?
Right. You ever played Monopoly, the thimble, right? Some of the medications you give will be that much that you have to give over 2 to 5 minutes. Babies are very difficult. Just the way it works out. We'll cover that more later. Cardiovascular system, at birth, neonate makes transition from fetal to independent circulation. So, everybody here got a belly button? Anybody not have a belly button? Okay, that's how you connect to your mom. There'll be a conquer you like, I don't know what my mama, I promise you. Y'all are connected. That's the way it works out. You have 3 things running in there. Without my nurses in the house, can anybody tell me what the 3 things are? You remember the term AVA, AVA. You have 2 arteries and 1 vein. Why do we have that? When the baby's in mama's belly, it's surrounded by fluid, it's in there chilling, it's sleeping like, right? Well, it can't breathe underwater because we can't breathe underwater. Everything is sent through the umbilical cord to the child from the mom. And all the waste from the child goes back through that to the mom, and mom passes it. That's your urine, that's your feces, that's your carbon, CO2. Because it still has the same capillary exchanges as an adult, just works a little different. Pulmonary system. Neonates are primarily nose breathers, prone to nasal congestion, can lead to upper respiratory infections. Ensure nasal passages are clear, rib cages are less rigid, and ribs set horizontally. All right, so right here where it says ensure nasal passages are clear, they no longer teach when a baby is born to suction airways. I don't know why, they decided to change it. Give it a year or 2, American Heart Association will change that back. It will go back to we suction as soon as they come out. Used to be that's what you did, and then you didn't, then you did, and then you didn't. The only time there's a change to that is if you have some kind of problem in the delivery and you suspect there's something actually obstructing the child's airway, or it inhaled or ingested any of the fluid from the mom. Then you'll suction to clear it. And make sure that you pass that on to the nurse at the hospital. Big thing about babies, okay? Your primary place you go is the emergency room. We take our patients to the emergency room. In the emergency room, you have emergency room nurses, right? You go up a couple floors and you have labor and delivery nurses. Patient comes in and says, something's inside of me. Might be a baby, might be a snake. ER nurse is like, God, I hope it's a snake. That's how bad babies are, okay? Only the labor and delivery nurses are like, let it be a baby. Everybody else, let it be a snake. Come on, be a snake. Don't be a baby, just don't be a baby. Nobody likes delivering babies, y'all. Infants have a large tongue, a short narrow airway, more easily obstructed. For BVM ventilation, remember, infant lungs are fragile. This is a pediatric BVM, bad jaw mask. You will not squeeze that till your fingers touch. If you do, you will overinflate that child's lungs. You'll learn. Okay? The first pulse you always check is your own. Make sure you're good, and you're good at working with your patient. If you're excited, you're going to make a mistake. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Do everything smooth. It doesn't help if you screw up in the back of the truck. Plain and simple. Nervous system continues to evolve after birth. Neonate to born, and certain reflexes, the motor reflex, the palmar grasp, the rooting reflex, and the sucking reflex. What chapter are we on in the book? There's not a chart for this. There should be a chart for this, I assume. Let's find a chart for this, because I want y'all to know this. 373. All right. This is a breakdown in age and at what point they start to develop.
You ready?
So at 2 months, recognize from here faces, tracks, objects, and thighs. Y'all have a good now.
You too.
Be safe. Thanks for
You
stopping
too.
by.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
No
Stay
problem,
safe.
man.
That was very cool of him. So we were invited in, everybody, as press. We're out here in McRae, Helena. We came over to the public safety department. That's why I was kind of quiet in there and you didn't hear anything. I didn't want to interrupt his class while he was talking and stuff. But we came out here and they were having a display over there for part of the EMT class with that ambulance. And we were actually going to the police department. So he invited us into that EMT class. So we for sure said, yeah, definitely. And then I had the bright idea of going live afterwards. So we do have a lot of stuff hard recorded on that. Hang on, we're trying to get into the vehicle here. Vroom vroom. Oh. Oh. I can't see the chat right yet. Hang on, let me see if there's there. There it goes. I know Pioneer, definitely. The class was pretty good for what he was teaching. I forgot everything he said like high school. News Now, South Florida. Yeah, it seemed like a pretty good class that he was putting on. He tried to engage people and stuff, I would say, wouldn't you? And he was a pretty cool supporter too, right? Rogue's being awful quiet over here.
Yeah. I didn't know you were live.
He must be in deep thought. Yeah, I figured I'd go live for that. Why not? He was talking pretty fast. I'm not sure when I'm going to post the rest of that. Probably when we get back. Yeah, I did film the class. We were right down inside of there, actually, behind that ambulance and where they were giving out that class. And yeah, that was definitely cool, we the people. So I will see you later. Yes, it was cool, Pioneer, for sure, without question. The officers before that, not quite so cool, but the fire department was. That looks like one sitting over there. Maybe, no. All right, you guys, well, I am going to keep this out. Oh, there goes the sheriff right there. He was talking of CPR, yes, on infants and stuff. That was where we were at that. And I'm not sure if we're going to go cop watching or not tonight. I don't know if that's on the agenda. If we do, make sure you guys have hit that bell and hit that sub button so you can get notified if we do go live. All right, definitely, Pioneer. I am going to shut this one down. I will talk to you guys very soon. Thank you very much for everybody for joining me. We will be back.